I was looking up the top. I shoot.
Okay. So just finished working with a young woman and her 2-year-old border collie, and the dog is showing some aggressive and reactive behaviours towards other dogs. So she gets super excited and lunges and barks, and that's pretty much all that she does. Okay, so she doesn't bite or anything like that. The woman had been to a trainer locally who the first thing that he did was to correct her on a slip lead, okay, and also to do the old back heel kicking her into the ribs, okay, and this was to snap her out of it. All right. Now they did a session with this guy. It didn't work, and they went back to the session, the next session, and he put an e-collar on the dog. Okay. Now, this is where it gets interesting, and this is the single biggest trick of marketing that these jokers use, is that they tell us that it doesn't hurt. Okay, so what happened was she put the e-collar either on her forearm or on her neck, and he vibrated it. Okay, so, and she was, all right, okay, so that's all it is. Okay, that's all it was. Now, what she then did was to put the e-collar on the dog, and the dog had a massive reaction to it, like get that off me, that's really horrible, you know. So kind of trying to move away, ears back, down. Okay, now what this clown had then said was, you've just seen that it doesn't hurt. Okay, so this is the trick of their marketing. Okay, and this is what people have to be aware of, is that so just now it is probably about 15 degrees at best. Okay, so this morning when I get out the car it was about 13 degrees. It's about 15 degrees just now. Okay, and this is t-shirt weather for us, and I know I make a joke about the weather in Scotland a lot. Okay, my friend is in Australia just now, and she's in Sydney, and they're doing an outdoor class, and it's the end of their winter. Yeah, so the end of their winter, and it's 12 degrees, and they're all wrapped up wearing fleeces. Okay, now just now there is sweat on my forehead and there is sweat running down my back. That's how warm I am feeling this temperature at 15 degrees. Okay, and Laura is feeling a similar temperature of about 12 degrees as being cold because she's wrapped up in a fleece. Okay, now I can turn around and say it's not cold, but I can never turn around to Laura and say you're not cold, right? Because it's not my experience, it's Laura's experience. Laura is cold in 12 degree temperatures. I am not cold in 12 degree temperatures. Most people in Scotland are not cold in 12 degree temperatures. It's t-shirt weather for us. 8 degrees is t-shirt weather for us. Okay, it's our own experience. Okay, so I can't turn around and say that's not cold. Okay, I can't turn around to the dog and say that's not sore. You've just experienced it, it's not sore. Yeah, but my experience is that it's not sore, but the dog is actually telling us their experience is it's extremely aversive. Okay, I was at the gym last night, hadn't been for ages, and I was rolling with one of the white belts, and then I was rolling with Ian, who's one of the black belts. I got top position with the white belt and held him there, and I held him there. Okay, so no submission, and he tapped because he couldn't handle, and it's not I'm not bashing the guy. Okay, he's in the start of his journey. Me being on top of him is extremely oppressive mentally, so he can't handle it, so he tapped and we started again. Totally cool, that's part of it. I am then in bottom position, and Ian's on top of me. He's a big chunk of a guy, and he has all his weight sitting on my diaphragm. It was hideous, absolutely hideous. But what I told myself was, my lungs are still moving, which means I'm still breathing, so this is in here. I'm not going to die. I just feel as if I'm going to die. Okay, so the white belt is having an extremely aversive experience with me just being on top of him with light pressure. I am having an experience which I can put up with, okay, and is not as aversive that I want to tap and start again with Ian, who's on top of me. It's our own personal experience about what is aversive and what's not. And what we need to know, and what the public need to know, is that these jokers will tell you it does not hurt. It is not about our experience, it's about the dog's experience. And if you put an e-collar on the dog and you see a reaction that the dog squeals, which this woman was saying as well she got, the dog squeals, the dog's ears go back, they go down like this, that dog is telling you in that moment, this is annoying, painful, or uncomfortable. Okay, so that's what's going on with the dog. Okay, in fairness to her credit rather, okay, this woman then turned around and told this joker that she's not going back to see him, okay. So it is massively important that we know this stuff, and if your gut is that your trainer is doing something with your dog and you are uncomfortable with it, challenge them on it, ask them to explain it, research to see if that's true, okay, and then show them the door, okay, don't get them back. All right, so just some stuff there about what went on this morning, okay. If you've liked it, let me know. If you really like it, tag somebody or share this video and let them know about it. Thanks for watching, guys.